Let's bake bread in an outdoor brick oven. The first step to making the bread recipe that we typically make here at Sutter's Fort is combining half an ounce of yeast, 2 cups of warm water, you want to whisk this all together and then let it sit for about 10 minutes to let the yeast activate. After letting this activate for a couple minutes, you want to add half a cup of sugar and a 1/3 cup of oil. And let this activate for a couple more minutes. Since this is activated, we now add 3 teaspoons of salt, half a cup of milk, and 5 cups of flour. Now that the dough is all mixed together, we are going to transfer it onto a cutting board and knead it until it looks smooth. During this process, you can add up to 3 cups of flour. Now that the dough is fully kneaded, we're going to transfer it to a oil-lined tin and let it rest until it is doubled in size. Now that our oven has been preheating for several hours, it is at temperature and we have to remove the fire. Now that the fire has been removed, we have to sweep out the oven to remove the ash so it's not on our bread. Now that our bread dough has risen, it's time to shape it. We split our bread dough in half, and our dough may look a little bit different because we use gluten-free flour today. Now that our bread dough has been shaped, we are going to transfer it onto a wooden peel with a coarse cornmeal called polenta. And this is so the bread can slide directly into the oven. As the oven cools to temperature, the bread is going to have a second rise on the peels. I'm going to score the bread dough so that when it expands in the oven, it is controlled. To seal our oven, we have to soak burlap and use it to cover the door and the plug in the back. After baking for 20 to 25 minutes, we have an internal temperature of 190 degrees, so it's time to take the bread out of the oven. The bread is finished cooking. Let's slice it and see how it looks.